Greetings to every one of you and welcome to the observation corner video version 1, where we're going to be taking a look at different observations, different settings, different movements that has been gifting us some reliable bankers, some reliable pace, some reliable winning lines, and as well some reliable nap and date game series. This video recording series is going to be a very lengthy one, so I encourage you guys to stay glued to your screen to get details of every single sequence I'm going to be gifting out here. This will allow you to do a better forecast for this week 39 and puts you as well in winning ways at the end of the day. At the end of this video, I'm going to be revealing to you guys some reliable paid bankers, which has been gifting us some reliable banker draws, and I'm going to also gift you a banker and also a reliable pay that should put you in maximum winning ways. Remember, in our first video recording series, which had to do with the RSK paper review, I revealed a free pay there and also a dead game, 2 dead games precisely. In our subsequent videos, I also released free pays, free bankers, and free dead games. So this one is not going to be an exceptional one. We're going to do justice to that. I remain your host, Raymond Engineer. So if you're new to this channel and you actually love what you do here on this particular channel, you've been getting some quality video content from here that has been putting you into winning ways at the end of every pool week, and you're yet to subscribe to our channel, all I'm requesting from you right now is for you to click on that subscription button to actually get subscribed to our channel. And also remember that subscription to this channel is actually free. You are not going to be paying a dime to actually get subscribed with us. Having subscribed already, click on that like button to like our videos. Starting with this very video, click on the notification icon to get notified whenever we drop a brand new video recording series, just like the one you're seeing right now. Click on that share button to share this video and all the other videos on this channel to all your social media handles, so that more people will get to discover our channel and also stand a chance to benefit from the freebies we gift out here on a weekly basis. And lastly, make use of the comment section to drop your comment on whatever you feel we should add or remove from a subsequent video recording series. This will go a long way to help us improve on the quality of videos we render for you guys. Okay, having done that, let's dive straight into the business of today. As promised, our first banker for this particular week is actually a paid sequence. It's game number 44, and the sequence has to do with a setting that states that since week 19, which was actually a red week, every red week since week 19 on soccer research, all you need to do is go to soccer page 4. At the dead game column, whatever number you find at the dead game column, just play one game up of that particular number for a full-time draw. And for this week, we have number 45 there, which is being projected to be a super dead game to play you one game up, which is number 44 as a full-time draw. The reference weeks are since week 19 of every red week. That is week 19, week 23, week 27, week 31, till this particular week 35 and week 39. So that is our first observation. Then we also have a second observation that states that on every red week since week 7, all you need to do is go over to a triple jinx column on the special advanced fixtures, locate game number 10. Okay, whatever number is situated there, just add code 10 to that particular number, whatever result it gives you, to play you one game up and one game down of that result for a very reliable pay. And for this week on the triple jinx column, game number 10, we have number 35 there. So 35 plus code 10 is to give us number 45 to play us one game up, which is 44, and one game down, which is 46, for 1 or 2 full-time draws. That is also a paid sequence. So I've actually gifted out two a very reliable pay and also a very reliable banker. So let's proceed to number 3. Observation number 3 rather has to do with another paid system that states that on every red week starting from week 7, it's actually a purple to a red week sequence. On purple weeks, all you need to do is go to League 1 and locate a team called Port Vale. Wherever Port Vale is, pick the opponent of Port Vale and go to the next red week. So that opponent of Port Vale in the purple week is to pick a full-time draw in the red week. Okay, since week 7 is been playing, and this week is actually projecting number 22 this week, which is the game between Fleetwood and Exeter for a full-time draw. We've been deliberating on this number 22 in a free WhatsApp group where someone actually dropped it to be a dead game. If you actually have it as a dead game in your sequence, kindly make use of it as dead game first before you proceed to using it as draw. That is a candid advice. A quick disclaimer: if any of the numbers that are being projected here as full-time draws are seen in any of your settings as dead games, kindly make use of them as dead games before you proceed to making use of them as full-time draws, so as not to burn your hands at the end of the day. Okay, that's observation number 3. Observation number 4 comes from a setting that is actually projecting number 8 as full-time draw, and that setting has been playing on every 2 red weeks. That is every 8 week intervals, red weeks. The first setting was in week 7, the second setting was in week 15, the third setting was in week 23, the fourth setting was in week 31, and the fifth setting is in this week 39. And the sequence states that on every red week with 8 weeks intervals, all you need to do is locate the first alphabet at week number, add the both the home and the away team alphabets, first alphabets at week number together. Whatever result it gives you, add that result to the week number. Whatever result it gives you, subtract that result from code 49. Whatever result it gives you again, subtract that result again from code 4. And the final result there is always a full-time draw. In week 7, having done that, we had in week 7 the result to be number 34 as full-time draw. In week 15 we had number 15 to be a full-time draw. In week 23 we had number 7 to be a full-time draw. In week 31 we had number 9 to be a full-time draw, and in this week 39, after doing the calculation, we had number 8 to be a full-time banker draw based on that particular setting. That is actually a paid sequence as well. Then we also have our observation number 5 being a setting that states that for the past 4 weeks the meet me at column at soccer research page 1 has been gifting us a full-time draw, and this week we have number 45 there, which is projected to be a full-time draw based on this particular setting. But I don't really like this number 45 because it's been projected from one of my settings to be a dead game. So 45 is a 50-50 game, so if you have it as draw, kindly make use of it as draw before playing it as a dead game. But to me, 45 is a dead game. Okay, having seen that, let's proceed to revealing our 6th observation for this particular week, which has to do with a setting that states that I actually told you guys in one of my videos or in the free WhatsApp group that I'm going to be revealing one setting I actually got from a friend, which has been gifting us some reliable nap every time it sets. And that setting comes from the special advanced fixtures, which the reference weeks firstly are week 26, week 29, week 32, and week 39, which is this current week, and are on different column movements. Okay, in week 26 we had the Saturday date of play being family of 1, which was actually number 31. Okay, whenever that happens, you move over to the Premier Division of England, locate a team called Newcastle, either at home or at away. Newcastle is to pick a draw. 1 up from Newcastle is to pick a draw. 1 down from Newcastle is to pick a draw, to give you 3/3 full-time draws from there. The second setting was in week 29, where Saturday date of play was actually number 21, the 21st. And the first setting was a blue week. The second setting, week 29, was I think a brown week. which Saturday date of play was 21st, which is 21. You locate a team called Newcastle as well and use the same calculation, one up, one down of Newcastle and Newcastle itself to pick you, to give you 3/3 full-time draws. Okay, the third observation, okay, the third occurrence was actually in week 32, where we had the Saturday date of play being number 11, and the setting actually came up again. You locate Newcastle to pick a draw. It's one up and it's one down to pick a chain draw, 3/3 full-time draws, which was actually a purple week. Then this is the fourth setting to complete the color movement, which is actually a red week, where we have Newcastle, or the Saturday date of play being first of April. So you locate Newcastle this week. Newcastle is actually at number 6 to pick a draw. Now one up of Newcastle and one down on Newcastle is to pick another draw, making it 3/3. So it's actually projecting number 5, number 6, number 7 this week as a very reliable nap from there. It also comes with some other numbers based on calculation to give to you 7/7 or 8/8 full-time draws, but this where I have to stop, and also projects some reliable date games from here. Okay, which one of them is Arsenal at number 1. The Saturday date of play is not always a full-time draw, so it actually projects number 1 to be a dead game, which I'm seeing Arsenal to actually win this match here. So that will be all for this first version of our video recording series on the Observation Corner video. If you actually love this video, click on that like button right now to like our video. Starting with this very one, click on that share button to share it to all your social media handles so that more people will also stand a chance to benefit from this freebie we're gifting out here. Click on that comment section to drop your comment on whatever you feel we should add or remove from our subsequent video recording series to help us improve on the quality of videos we render for you guys. And lastly, click on that subscription button to subscribe to our channel. By subscribing, we're going to grow in number, and as we grow in number, I'll continue to do this good work for every one of you, because I so much appreciate that we actually grow in number, and I will so much be happy because I know I'm touching a lot of lives. Okay, so that will be all for this video recording series. See you in our next video, where we'll be continuing with our version 2 of the Observation Corner video. I remain your host, Raymond Engineer. See you in our next video. Bye for now.